All right, so the negative reflections are changing to good, and I just heard the Lord help us with our echo that I was complaining about. Thank you guys on my new podcast for joining Nomadic Scientist on iTunes and Spotify and most every other podcast platform. So thank you. You can catch up on Nomadic Scientist YouTube or TikTok, but mostly YouTube. Anyway, I felt a reflection of Xi Jinping with President Trump there, and him kind of holding up the process on TikTok for us to be, certain videos would just be muted, and that hasn't happened lately. And I do believe that is his faithful obedience, and a sign of our alliance with China, the United States with China. And that's a good thing. I went to heaven 5 times during the COVID time period. When I had COVID, I was weak, and I heard a voice say, if you don't eat or take any water, you'll ascend into heaven. And it usually happened in the evening, but it started to happen in the mornings, and I would just go, and I went all the way to paradise. And a couple other times I was in a lower heaven, which had to do with my work in Bettendorf, Iowa, and Cameroon, Africa. So those places are strongly influenced now, I think. And that's what I was shown. It was wonderful. It was very wonderful. But back to what's going on. I heard an echo pertaining to the spoilers. Before, it had always been a negative influence of Hitler, Stalin, cults, which are throughout the world, majorly throughout the world. And we need to be prepared for another guy like Hitler, big time. And don't ever share territory with Stalin like Berlin, like we did in Berlin. That was a disaster. So we can't let those evil plants keep growing. They have to be detonated now. If you guys knew even the tip of the iceberg with what Hitler caused and how many cults he started over the decades, you would be entirely shocked. But the number of revelation in the Kabbalah is number 5, and there's 5 plagues in America coming right now to take out the